Let's get ready for a first date together.
2 hours later.
He's cut off all communication since then, so I can only assume that he lied about his reasoning for canceling the date. Which I'm glad I didn't waste the time on the date if that's what he was going to do anyways. It was good for the plot, made for good content, and honestly, I find it funny at this point. But life's been a little bit boring, so I'm thinking maybe like a bachelorette speed dating TikTok type deal. Let me know if I should do that because I would be down. At this point, I gotta spice things up because, again, it was funny. I liked getting ready for it, and I was excited for it, but it's whatever. Things happen. So sorry that wasn't the update you wanted. No happy ending, but again, good for the plot.
Yes, my plot. Why do you have to put everything online? Just get ready for your date without it going on TikTok. The dude probably saw the TikTok live stream and decided that he doesn't want to be an influencer. It's like my friend. He always has a new business idea every week. He gets all excited, tells everyone about it, then fails that week. Just to start another idea next week, why don't you keep your else to yourself?
Everything is about self-evaluation. I remember when I was 21, I had this American boyfriend propose to me because my working visa is about expired. He didn't want me to go home, so he proposed to me, and with one condition that after marriage I need to submit to them, become housewife full-time, never work for my entire life. But his salary after tax is only $3,000. How is he going to afford me? So I declined that proposal and tell him that I'm too good for that. My mom and my dad sent me far away to get a degree here, and I'm actually working in the field. Why would I lower myself to submit to somebody that barely makes anything? It's less than my salary at that time. So no, when you know you're the price, you decline all this disrespect. You don't let them come back to your life because you respect yourself.
Okay, so her visa expired and she didn't marry him for the green card. Someone call immigration on her ass. Why is it such a flex that they can get a degree and a job? I'd be more impressed if she can do some blue-collar work, pipe fitting, welding. Anyway, I hope she enjoys getting up in the morning, waiting in traffic, submitting to her manager, and making someone else money. You go, queen.
Another trait about high-value women is they have their rituals. So high-value and a feminine woman has a bedtime routine. For example, I'm having bedtime tea, and I have all my books, and I'm about to go wash my face and do my skincare routine at night, which includes gua sha. So a high-value woman and a feminine woman just pours into herself, gives to herself as much as she can. She has her rituals, she has her routines. Another example is a high-value woman will be very discerning where she spends her time and with who she spends her time. So for example, I got invited on a yacht today, I didn't go. I got invited to an art show, I didn't go. Now, granted, I live in Miami, these things are a dime a dozen.
Congrats. I just got invited to Call of Duty lobby. I guess I'm not a high-value woman. You know I watched Kevin Samuels before he got famous. The hour-long shows. I remember him coining the term high-value man, but never a high-value woman. I wonder who's the low-value hoe that coined that term to make themselves feel good.
I come out of the restroom and he's talking to some concession stand kid about how he knows, or who this kid knows who goes to a certain high school. And like, me and him walk away from the concession stand. I'm like, yo, how do you know this many or that many high school kids? Like, what? But he tells me, he's like, oh, my sister's still in high school. Like, a lot of her friends come to my house, so I know them that way. And I'm like, okay, that's passable. But I was still questioning. So then here's when shit gets really weird. So we go back to our seats and shit, and I just randomly ask, I'm like, yo, what year were you born? He was all like, oh, well, I just turned 21, but I was born in 2000. Bitch! The math ain't math, and that would make you 22, about to turn 23, bro. Number one, 2000 is the easiest year to do math on. So I'm like, how'd you get your own birth year wrong?
But not smart enough to not post on the internet that you went on a date with an underage kid. What if it was a guy saying he went on a date with an underage girl? I'm sure it would have been just as fun and quirky as this story.
Okay, can you get
you're
out?
Weird, and that's why we broke up, because you're weird and you're sketchy and you're sus about a lot of things. For what?
I broke up with you. Cause you're crazy.
Well, that's why we're not getting back together. So
you're
just stop
crazy, okay?
trying to like talk to me and stuff, okay? Just came to get my stuff, so don't get any mixed signals from this. Don't try to hit me up because we're not getting back together, okay?
I don't. You're blocked on everything.
Okay, bye.
Bye.